it all starts with just one voice that takes a stand, that makes a choice to live for God and not hesitate to tell the world about amazing grace. Go reach the world, touch one more soul, bring one more lamb back to the fold. Each soul another flag unfurled, each voice another chance to reach the world. Great things are in store for the child of the Lord, for you walk with the King of Kings. And each word that you say when you kneel down to pray will be carried on the backs of angels' wings. When you walk with Jesus, you're going to do great things. I don't worry about the rain or the storm clouds or the trouble Satan has for me today. Though the very best in hell may rise against me, there's a greater power standing in his way. When Jesus is all that I have, he's all that I need. Abundantly more than enough to face my enemies. Though the thunder rolls around me and the lightning flash surrounds me, though the adversary drives me to my knees, when Jesus is all that I have, he's all that I need. Let's celebrate Jesus, let's celebrate living, let's celebrate knowing the one we adore. Share with the people the love in the gospel. They won't turn back to this world anymore. I get so tired of the bad news around us. Sometimes my heart gets homesick to go, but we are commissioned to help spread the gospel. We are the light for each wayfaring soul. Let's celebrate Jesus, let's celebrate living, let's celebrate knowing the one we adore. Share with the people the love in the gospel. They won't turn back to this world anymore. When you change your mind, you're gonna find the love of God and sing about amazing grace. Or you can wait a little while and become a believer when you meet him face to face. Will you make it into heaven or will you get left behind? Well, I guess it all depends on when you change your mind. When you change your mind, you're gonna find the love of God and sing about amazing grace. Or you can wait a little while and become a believer when you meet him face to face. Will you make it into heaven or will you get left behind? Well, I guess it all depends on when you change your mind. You may own a lovely mansion, you might drive a fancy car, be a Hollywood attraction or a famous movie star. You might know the Queen of England, hang around with the elite. You might own a 5-star hotel or a horse that can't be beat. But I know there'll come a day when you'll trade it all away for what I have, for what I have. What I have is a soul bought by the blood and sanctified. What I have is a little full of tears where I cried, and I won't forget the day I traded all my sins away for what I have, for what I have. stones, and where the soldiers had fallen, he waited alone. With a prayer and a little rock, the giant fell right on the spot. Well, that's what David prayed for, and that's what David got. You can't ask too much of my God. No, you can't ask too much of my God. When you're broken and you cannot find the peace of mind that seems to leave you behind, have you spoken to the God of Abraham, the great I am? He's greater than any problem you've got. And you can't ask too much of my God. No, you can't ask too much of my God. It all starts with just one